Hello, everybody. Welcome to Entertaining Thoughts. My name is John Wydogen. My website is naturalfreedomleague.com. And this is episode 1, Entertain a Thought. What are we doing here at Natural Freedom League? We are entertaining thoughts. There's been a quote floating about lately, which is, It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. And this quote is attributed to Aristotle. So I looked up where the quote came from and if it was exactly what Aristotle said. And I found a website called sententiaeantiquae.com. It has an article here that says, nope, Aristotle did not say it is the mark of an educated mind to entertain a thought without accepting it. The article goes on to say, like many of the fake Aristotle quotes, this one can be Googled out of existence in about 5 seconds. According to WikiQuote, this was first attributed to Aristotle by Lowell L. Bennion in his Religion and the Pursuit of Truth in 1989. They suggest that it is a misunderstanding of Nicomachean ethics. The density of the passage provides some grounds for why it may have been oversimplified. But since it stands so early at the beginning of the ethics, I suspect that there was a kind of smash and run search for an authoritative sounding quotation. So, reading on from the original quote from Aristotle, Nicomachean Ethics, it goes like this, quote, "It is right that we ask people to accept each of the things which are said in the same way, for it is the mark of an educated person to search for the same kind of clarity in each topic to the extent that the nature of the matter accepts it, for it is similar to expect a mathematician to speak persuasively or for an orator to furnish clear proofs," unquote. So here you can see that he is kind of saying the same sentiment as the simplified quote of it's the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. What he's saying here in a more deep way is it is right that we expect people to accept each of the things which are said in the same way. So for everything that you hear, for every bit of information that you get, you should accept it only after some type of critical thinking about it. For it is the mark of an educated person to search for the same kind of clarity in each topic to the extent that the nature of the matter accepts it. So when you are faced with new information, you should apply the same process of the trivium to each topic to the extent that the nature of the matter accepts it. For it is similar to expect a mathematician to speak persuasively or for an orator to furnish clear proofs. Here, obviously, it is valued that you're not just great at mathematics, but you're also able to speak about what it is you have discovered or what you know about mathematics. The quote from Nicomachean Ethics continues, quote, "Each person judges well what they know and is thus a good critic of those things. For each thing in specific, someone must be educated to be a critic. To be a critic in general, one must be educated about everything." I never connected the word critic to critical thinking until I read this, but that is what we are trying to be here at Natural Freedom League. The critics. The critical thinkers of everything, the whole thing. That is what we strive to be. Not just a critic of one thing, a true critic, a true philosopher like Aristotle. It's okay to entertain a thought and exhaust it until you really garner some evolved perspective and truth out of it. It is important to be well-rounded and critically think about the connections between everything and to develop a strong sense of pattern recognition. I have a saying that I used to say a lot, and it was, it's not what you know, it's who you choose to believe. But what I have definitively reaffirmed in the recent past is that It absolutely is about what you know. What can you know firsthand? How can you come to knowledge of the truth? What are the limits of the truths that you can know? These are questions we all need to be asking ourselves in order to solve our micro and macro problems. Which reminds me of another saying I have always been fond of, which is, I know that I don't know, which is attributed by Plato to Socrates in Plato's Republic. However, this quote means to me that we should strive to know what we can actually know or not. There are some objective truths, some that you observe with your own eyes, and some that you glean through the observation and understanding of events that are happening or have happened and the consequences of those things. So always know that you don't know. But at the same time, be like KRS-One from the Boogie Down Bronx and always remember that you must learn. This practice will help to connect us with the natural universal spirit, or as I like to call it, the NUS. We are the Natural Freedom League, and we are asking you to join us in this process of evolving consciousness through truth discovery, through entertaining thoughts. We'll see you next time, and remember, put it in the light.